This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening once again to everyone. Hope my voice is audible to everyone. Please confirm me. Yeah, thank you for the response. Can anyone recall with what we did with yesterday's class? Can anyone remember what did we do in the last class? Hope most of them who are now logged in, so they have been attended in the previous session. So just have a glance of what did we do in the last session, yesterday's class. What was the topic all about? So the yesterday session was all about how we can be able to create a business profile and how to create the post, how to promote the post, and how to create the ads on a different platform on the Facebook. Okay, hope the screen is visible to everyone. So today we are going to talk about the concept how we can be able to get connected to the audience even with our absence, physical absence. Okay, so for example,
So the screen is not visible.
okay, I'll reshare the screen. So hope the screen is visible now.
No,
Is it now, ma?
yes.
Okay, so we can be able to get connected to the people. So when they are going to like or comment or they are going to share their views, so on our Facebook page, so we can be able to get connected in that way. So suppose if anyone is interested to talk about our products or services, if they are interested with our products or services, so they want to get to know more details. But when they are going to send a message on the messenger, so if there is no one is going to respond for it, so is that they are going to wait for us to give the response to it. So what could be the maximum time and person can wait for an response? An approximate time, can you people let me know? So how much time an audience, so you yourself think like an audience. If you people are looking for some information with related to some product or brand, so and if you are sending a message to them, and how much time of period will you be waiting for it? Are you ready to wait for the response from the opposite side? What could be the time frame? You can put your views. So how many minutes or how many hours, how many days can you be able to wait for it? Very good. Maximum 24 hours, 2 to 3 days. Good. So people have a lot of patience to get the information. Good. So there are people who are looking out any information. It will be they want it instantly. Okay, so they are not looking for anything very much in deep or the technology driven informations. So there may be a common questions they may have it. So for example, if you are going to a shop for buying any product, so what are the common things as a customer you may ask? And if you don't get the response for the common questions, the minimum questions what you are going to expected to be answered. So if it has not been answered for 24 hours, so you are going to wait for 24 hours, it's a big thing. So as an audience, so they don't waste the time, I can say. So if they are asking for it, they may wait for another 5 minutes or 10 minutes. If there is no response, they are going to ignore that company or brand, and they will search for alternative. Okay, so to avoid such situations, we can be able to make use of an chatbot. So chatbot means it is like an automated responding robo. So how we can be able to create it for our Facebook? So you might have been observed when you people are going to visit any website, so the customer service driven company, those people are going to have a chat box, so that as soon as you are going to visit that website, a chat box will get open and they will welcome you, and they will ask you to type the things what they are looking for, or they are going to give you the options to select what they are what are the features, what are the brands categories they have it, so that you can choose with it, and you will be able to get an instant options, so that it is going to make the audience to get engaged, and finally if they are interested to buy with the product, they are going to give it with the link of buying or the payment gateway, so anything like that. But they are not going to make anyone who is going to visit their website or their digital platform to not to go away without any information. So they may not buy it immediately. There are chances they are going to get back because of your auto response. Okay, so in such way we can be able to give it an chatbot to our business page on the Facebook platform. So there are a lot of companies or tools can be used for chatbot, but we have one recommendation on this case. So you can be able to use with a tool called Chat Fuel. So let us go to the website chatfuel.com. So I'll place it on the chat. You can be able to see this. This is the website which we are going to refer right now to create a chatbot for your Facebook business page account. Now, after going to the chatfuel.com, so here you can accept the cookies and you can be able to start the free trial. So make sure that you are going to keep open with your Facebook account and then try to log into the chatfuel website. So I just want to get confirmed that how many of them are working with me, working together with me as of now. They can type it as me. How many of them are going to work with me now? Very good. Fine. That's good. I expect most of the people to try to do this. Fine. So the people who have started, I request people, or I want to get confirmed with you people. Have you kept open with your Facebook account? So keep open with your Facebook account and open with your business page account also. Good. That's nice. Now you can be able to go to the website chatfuel.com and tell me that what is that options or screen visible over there on this on your screen, because I'm sure that you are not going to get the screen the same as I have it over here. Okay, so please let me know that are you getting any other screen or any option. Is that everyone are getting the screen directly like this or anything else? Please unmute yourself and you can
No,
raise your
sir.
question. Yeah, tell me, ma, what is that screen or options you are getting it?
So
Yeah,
chat
go ahead,
fuel
Natasha.
WhatsApp
Yeah.
business or
Yeah. Can you repeat it once again?
so chat fuel WhatsApp business something like that.
Okay. So, are you using a laptop, Natasha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, can I give you the access to you so that you can share your screen and let me know that what screen and what options you are getting it. So, nothing to worry about the
Yes, sir.
security. It is going to be secured. I'll give you an opportunity to share your knowledge or your whatever you are going to try it now. You can be able to do with it. So, are you getting an option of sharing your screen? Yes, good. That's very nice. So, are you there in the screen, ma? So, it says the chat fuel, the home screen. So, do you see the option as start free trial on the top right hand side?
Yes, sir.
Click on that start free trial. Yeah, good. Is that got opened any other screen right now, or is it still it is there with the? chat fuel. Yeah, so it is coming back to the screen. So click on that accept all. Very good. Now sign up with Facebook. Yeah, click on that. So log in with your Facebook ID and password. So for this reason, I have asked you to log in for the Facebook. I said, no problem. You can log in right now. So once you log in, you can share your screen. Is that happening, Natasha? Or are you finding any other difficulty there?
Sir, I'm having issue with my Wi-Fi, so it's not working.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. That's fine, ma. So, generally, when you are going to log in with that screen, you will be asked to log in with your Facebook account. So, you are supposed to log in with the Facebook account. Once after logging it, you may be asked with few of the questions like, for what purpose do you want to use it, the chat fuel website? So the tool, so it's not website, I can say it's a tool. So for what purpose this chatful, that tool you are going to use it? Is it for your business purpose or for learning purpose? So like that, you will be having few of the questions. It's a self-explanatory. You can be able to choose with it, and it may ask about what is your role in that organization, for what you are going to use the chat fuel. You can use it for as a manager or something. You can be able to choose with it. Okay. So after answering with all those the questions, then it may ask you to select a template. So in that you can select it as a Facebook template, and you can click on continue, skip for the pro account. So like that, you may have a 2 3 screens over there for the first time users. Okay, and it is all self explanatory. So there is nothing you are going to have it which is going to make you get confused. So you will be able to get it in a proper way. Okay, then after doing all these things, you will be there into this, the dashboard, the chat fuel dashboard screen. So in this dashboard, on the left hand side, it is going to give some menu tabs. On the top, it is going to give you the option as new bot. My new bot, it is going to show. Since I have been connected with one of my business page, I'll just disconnect this and I'll keep it. Okay. So with all these things, before coming to this dashboard screen, you may be asked to get connect with your Facebook page. So
Sir, your
which
screen is not
business
visible.
page? My screen is not visible, ma. I'll reshare it.
No, sir.
Yeah, is that now visible? Is that now the screen is visible to everyone? Yeah, fine. So now let me see that when you people are going to complete with that profile building or answering with all the questions it has been asked by the chat fuel at initial stage of creating your account. So you may be asked you to connect with your Facebook business page. So it will list out all your business page and you can connect it. Suppose if it is not connected over there, you can be able to connect it over here, Facebook connect. So it will list out all the business pages what you have been created on the Facebook account. So it will list out. So I'm going to connect it with my business. So it will take few seconds and it is going to get connected, and it says it is connected. I'll click on done. So now you can see that it is going to allow you to do the process. So now whatever you are going to do it, it is going to get applied to this particular Facebook business page. And on the left hand side, what you are going to get it, it will be as a my new bot. So you can click on that and you can see that name. Okay, so you can click on see all bots. It will list out in case if it is created with multiple, it is going to show over here. Okay, now whatever the name it is going to show it over here, you can rename it to the name which you want to show it as your bot. So for example, you can give your the business name. So my business name is Digital Ara. So I'm going to click on this three dot and I'll give the rename. So I can rename this bot so that I can understand that this bot is meant for this particular business page, and click on done. Okay, so now the profile is been built. So I'll click on this. So it is going to take me to that particular profile or the bot what you have been renamed. Now after connections of the business page to the chat fuel profile, now we are supposed to create the content. So what you are supposed to do it over here is you have to list out all the common questions asked by a audience. So as a business person, you will be knowing, you will be facing the customers face to face, and you can easily judge that the question what it could be asked by the customer. Before asking only you will be ready with the answer. Okay, a lot of times it happens because of your experiences. Okay, so like that, so try to collect the common questions are being asked. What do we call that common questions? Means frequently asked questions. So you should be able to list out at least some 10 common questions or frequently asked questions, and prepare the answer also for that. So if the questions are asked on this, so what should be the answer to be given? So like that, you should be prepared. Okay, either you write it in a paper and you keep it, or you are going to keep it in a document and you are going to do it. So it is up to you. So try to keep it ready. So this is one of the preparation before doing with the chatbot. So keep yourself ready with all the content, and then you can be able to just put it into this flow. Now, how to create such flows? Now, on the left hand side, there is an option called automation. So click on this automation option. So here you will be able to see that there is an option of connecting through the flow. So either you can choose it over here. You can see that you can create each flows and connect it from one flow to another flow. So it may be little bit of complications. You can be able to see it over here, but you can be able to do it. But you are supposed to spend little bit of more time. If I want to make it little bit of easy, you can be able to choose it with as blocks option. On the left hand side under automation, instead of flows, we can choose it as blocks. So once I click on the blocks, so you can be able to see there are default blocks are available. Okay. So I'll just delete it, whichever is not required. Okay. I'll do one thing. Just give a second. I'll disconnect. I'll try to make it the actual how does it looks. Okay. So I'll delete this. And when you are deleting it, you are supposed to write the same name in the same case. Yes. So I'll click on add blank bot, and it is meant for Facebook or Instagram bot. Okay, let it be like this. And I will rename this as digital era. So I'll connect it. Okay. So now let me see that is that going to have the same information. No. Yes. So now it is very new right now. The very new bot when you people are going to create it. So the same screen have been recreated over here. How does it looks? So instead of me giving it which has already been developed. Okay. So now when you people are going to click on blocks, then you are going to be asked with few of the default blocks which is created in the name of welcome message and default answer. So what you are supposed to give it over here in the welcome message? So you are supposed to give the message that commonly when you are going to get a customer or an audience into your shop, how do you greet them? Okay, the same way, if anyone is going to uh, come to you and ask for something, so what will be the first thing? How do you greet with what words? So that only you are supposed to give it in the welcome message. Okay, so can anyone give me a suggestion? What could be the welcome message? How should I greet the person who has visited my page? Put your words, either it is a right or wrong. So how do you greet an visitor to your shop? Can anyone try how to greet a person when they are going to visit your shop? Okay, so I expect you people to be interactive. So here you can be able to see it by default, whatever the words were there, I have removed it. So because that was not the right words over there required. And here you can also observe that it is, I'm not removed everything in that box. So you're not supposed to remove the first line. What is that? That is hi, and the first name it is there. So that first name it is an tag. Okay, so it is like anyone who is going to visit your Facebook page. So that means they are not going to just directly come to your page. They have to first log into their personal Facebook profile, and then only they will be allowed to visit our business page. So when they have logged into their Facebook account, so Facebook is going to bring their first name from their profile and it is going to pop up automatically. So for example, if there is a person in the name of Ramesh or Radha, so they can be able to get a welcome message as hi Radha. Okay, so that name it will be automatically it will be pulled from their profile. Okay, then after stating their name, so what will be my next welcome message? So welcome to digital era where you breathe digital, only digital. Okay, so like this I'm going to give it. The next, here you might be saying it whether this information is it required. Do you want to share this? Okay, I'll just show you how does it looks when your pop-up when your chatbot is going to get open. How does it looks like? So every time when you are going to write any information, you can test it out. How does it looks when anyone visits your page and the chatbot is getting opened over there. So click on this test this flow. So this is what it is going to show over there on their screen. Okay, now you can see that the below one, is it really required or not? If you want it, you can keep it, or you can edit and you can write it something if you want it. Suppose if you do not want to have that particular block, so close the chat and you can be able to see an option over here with the three dots. Click on it and you have an option called delete. So it will ask you to delete card. So now it is only this welcome message what I have been given. So with this, if I want to make it little bit connective, so that whether they have been logged in to the right place or not. So I'll just make it sure that I'm going to give it with my company logo. So I can be able to upload an image. Okay, it's not only one image, you can be able to upload multiple images. So how it is possible? I've just uploaded with my business logo. So in case if you want to add anything as a text, you can see here add element below. Here you have an option as text. You can be able to add a text box. If I click over here, you can see a text box is generated. If you want to add an image, an image box it is going to get generated. If you want to add multiple images with the description, then you can be able to choose it as gallery. So like this, you can be able to add an extra cards into your flow, or sorry, blocks. Okay, so for one block you can connect it multiple things, so that it is going to show all those information if it is filled up with. Okay, and it is not only with this features, you can be able to get more features when you are going to click on plus more option. Okay, so here you can see that a lot of tools can be connected over here. Especially I have to talk about one tool which is called as a Zapier. So which is the CRM tool, so customer relationship management tool. So this tool, it is used for making a track or analyzing what is happening in the business, with what all the connectivities you have been done with social media to website, website to social medias, and for any other mail marketing. So you can be able to get all the information in one place, and you can be able to do the works automated. Automations can be done by using this tool, but it is on chargeable basis. So one of the recommended uh, tool for a real business people who are doing the digital marketing. Okay, so if you are having a Zapier account, you can be able to connect that to this, so that the the chatbot, it is going to be get connected with what all the contents has been created. So it is going to have a export and import with the Zapier too. Okay, so if you have, you can be able to use it. Same time you can also connect with the Google Sheets. Then there is an option of live chat. Okay, so like this, you can be able to connect it to the many more options which are available over here. Okay, as of now we will try to create very simple chatbot. Okay, so let me keep it like this. So let me test how does it looks. Is it okay with this, or should I add it anything? You can guide me. So I'll test this flow. Okay, so you can be able to see with how does it appears on the chatbot. Okay, so there is the welcome message. So I'll close this. So what should be done the next? Okay, I'll just take a 5 minutes of break and come back, and we will go ahead on this. So meanwhile, just have a look on all this. Thank you all for being online. So let us continue with the further things. Now we have been finished with how to welcome our audience. So we have been seeing that how to add a text format, text content, and how to add with an image content also. So in case if you want to add few more things, you can be able to select it as a text, so you can be able to add more text or you can be able to add more images also. But for the welcome message, this is more than enough what I suggest with. Okay, so with all these things, you have to make sure that you are going to make connection of your chatbot connected to the Facebook account. So here, if you are going to enable it, so then it is going to make your chat connected to your Facebook page account. Okay, so enable this. The next thing is, after seeing this, so after getting the message, so what should be the next thing they have to do it? Whether they are going to just see with the welcome message and they are going to end up the chat, no, they are going to greet us back. If I'm going to say it as hi, the opposite person, at least they are going to respond it as an hi or hello. Okay, in the same way, if they are going to say something, what could be my next answer, so that you can be able to create it as a default answer. So let me go to the default answer, and here I should be able to write with, yes, so here you are going to add with the text. So what is that you are going to add with? So enter the text. Example, I'm going to explain about what is my business is all about. Is a team of experts startup developers implementation of latest strategies and trending. Okay, so I'll just give it with this explanation. Now let me check it out whether this is going to work for us or not. So let me come back to the welcome message. So and test this flow. So as soon as they are going to visit my page, they will be getting this welcome message. So as a visitor, so definitely they are going to give some response. I'll say hello. So as soon as they are going to give with hello, they should be able to get that default message. So why we were not able to get this, the default messages? As I said, you should be very careful that you are going to connect it. Okay. So the same way in the default answer, you should be able to have a connection. So I'll click over here for linking it. Okay. So let me check it out. It is taking some time to get refreshed. Yes. So it is getting connected right now. So as soon as they are going to respond to us, so there will be a default answer responded to that. Now, is it now we are going to end up only with this information? So what we have to do with this? So in this case, I'm going to add few more things over here. So what are those few more things? So let me list it out with the options. Yeah. So we can be able to list out few of the options to them to get selected. You might have been observed if you have been visited any of the bank related websites. So if you go there, there will be an automated messenger. It will get opened, and it is going to welcome us, and it is going to give a list of options over there, that whether are you looking at services on the savings account, demat account, or current account. So like that, it is going to give the option. So if the user is going to select any one of it, then related to that particular options, it is going to give a sub options. So like that, we are supposed to create the options under that sub options. Okay, so that it is going to get connected with each and every option. And finally, the audience who is going to come and visit should not be going without any information. So they have to have a handful of information. So like that, we are supposed to create with. Okay, so now let me assume it that the digital era, it is going to have a services on the basis of, so they are going to give a digital marketing services. They are going to train on the digital marketing course. So that is, they are going to be a consultant, they are going to be a trainers, and they are going to be like career developers. So let me assume it, they are into this three different categories of business. Okay, so now for that reason, I'm supposed to create three blocks for it. So let me create the blocks. Under the add blocks, you are going to get an option on the right hand side, the editing section. So let me give the name as consultancy. Okay, so once you are going to write anything, you can click anywhere outside the screen, so that it is going to get auto saved. Okay, no need of any save option over here. Now in the same way, I'm going to create it another block. I'll keep it ready, and then I will feed it up with the information. So consultancy, training, then one more tab I will add it as career development. Okay, so like this, you are going to have a three different categories of your business. It is not restricted that you should use it only three. I have just taken example as three. I'll let you know why I have taken only three also later part. Okay. So now I have just given the names over here, but I am supposed to give it the information about this category is what I am going to give it in this particular category. So if it is consultancy, what do you serve it through this? So to explain that, I'm supposed to have a text box. So I'll click on text. So the text box is created. So here I'm going to explain about. So I'm just explaining. Okay. So I'll just give a few of the text information. I'm just explaining with this. Now, the same way I'm going to explain over here for the other block. I'll feed up some information. Okay. The next part, career development. Okay. So I've just explained with all this blocks. Okay. So it has been filled out. Now, how do I connect with all these things? So with this, I'll just added few images also, which may be good looking for it. So I'll take a use of excels.com. Okay, I'll just use this. Yeah, so I'll take it over here as image and add this image. Okay, so let it get updated. Then I'll go to the second one, training. I'll try to find a image for the same. Yes, I'll add it. And I'll go for career development. Yes, I'll just take this image. So you should be able to find it out. What are the things is going to help you out to make it more informative to all your information what you are going to give it. Okay, so now it has been added to each and every block. It is ready. Now, how do I connect all these things? When anyone is going to start to chat with us, so is that all this information is going to be displayed to them or not? So we are going to test it right now. Okay, so it's taking a few seconds of time to get uploaded. So now we will finalize it, that how we can be able to get this informations one to one how it is going to get connected with. Okay, so now if I go to the welcome message, so it has connected from the welcome message to default answer. Okay, I'll go to the test this flow and I will type it anything. So you can be able to see over here. From here, how do I connect it with the other blocks? So to do that, I should go to the default answer, and from here I should be able to have a link. So here I have an option as an add a button. So I have to give a link over here. So what are the three options have been created? The category of business. So I'll give the same names, and you can see here you can be able to link from one block to another block by selecting with the block connection, or do you want to give your website address so that the people will get connected to your website address, or do you want the people to get connected through the phone call? So you can be able to select any one of this. As of now, the consultancy, it's a block. So let me choose it as a block, and under this there is an option as redirect to block. Okay, so you can choose it as consultancy. So the consultancy is related to the consultancy block. Then next, the same way, I'm going to give it the second name as training, and under the block I'm redirecting the block for training, and I'm going to choose it another one as career development, and I'm going to connect this to the career development block. Okay, so here we are getting only three options because we are using a demo account or a free account. Okay, so for that reason only I made it as a three. But in case if you are looking for further more options, in such instances what you can be able to do it is you can be able to create another text box, and you can be able to give a further more options. Okay, so let me restrict it now for these three options. Now after connecting it from the default answers to the blocks what you have been created, now in the blocks you should be able to connect it to each other blocks. So for example, if anyone is going to see with my consultancy information, so if they are interested or you want to make them to keep engaged for a longer duration, so what you can do it is you can interconnect it with the other blocks. So here I'm going to select it as an add a button, and here I'm going to make them to have an option of another block. Okay, and click anywhere out. So what will happen if we are going to the consultancy, if they are seen with all our information, and if they want to know that is there any other option, so we should be able to provide that the other options what we are going to give it, the other services type. Okay, same way I'm going to add one more, that is career development, and I'm going to select the career development block. Now, there is one more option which I can be able to use it. Suppose if they are not interested to go with any other services, they are okay with this, then I should be able to make them to take a decision that either they can go to my website and they can have more information, or I can make them to get connected through call. Okay, so now I'll say as book now. I'll give the option as book now, and I will choose it as phone call, so that they can be able to book their slots with our service. So choose with the code, then give the contact number and click anywhere out, and make sure that whenever you are going to choose any of these options, when you are going to create a button, it should be in a blue in color. That means it is everything is fine. Suppose if it is turned into red, that means you are not being prepared that link properly, so you have to delete it and you have to prepare the button once again. Okay, so now I have made it this links for the consultancy block. Now I'll go to the training block and I will connect it to the other two blocks. So that is consultancy, and here I'm going to connect it to the consultancy block. Then I'm going to take it to career development, and choose it. Then one more it is going to be book now, and I'm going to connect it here also with contact, because we don't know that people may like in any of these services, and they should be able to take action immediately. Okay, so I've given this same thing, I'm going to give it over here. So the other two blocks I'm going to add it, and finally I'm going to give it the contact or book now. Okay, so now everything it has been prepared. So like this you can be able to add as many blocks you want it. Okay, you can keep it the main options and sub options, like that you can be able to try it. Just now I have been prepared everything, it is with a simple way of connecting it. Okay, so now finally we are going to see the test of this, how does it looks like. So go to the welcome message. So hope everyone are able to view the screen. So go to the welcome message and start this, test this flow. Okay, so this is the first message what they are going to get it, and when they are going to respond, so they are going to get the next answer. So in this they can be able to choose it. These are all call to action button. So if they are interested what to know about the consultancy, they can be able to click on it, so that it is going to give only the information about the consultancy. Okay, with the images. Then if we are going to make them to feel it that they are going to look for a, the next concept what it could be, the more information, so they can be able to click on it and they get the information only on that. And finally if they are happy to take the services from us, so you can be able to make them to click on book now, so that it is going to get connected to the call. Okay, so if they are doing it with a mobile, it is going to get connected. Otherwise you can give it with your website address also. So it is up to you how do you want to link with. So hope you people have been understood that how this chatbot it is going to get worked for you. Is it going to be helpful to a Facebook business page? Will it help you people to be in a relaxed mode and get the businesses through it? Is it going to be helpful? Yes, good. So I request you people just go through once again with our video, so which is going to be uploaded tomorrow. So you can be able to try to do that process of creating the chatbot for your Facebook page, so that you can be able to get connected with your audience at any point of time. Fine. So by this we are going to wind up for today. Thank you all. Have a nice time.